Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most interesting cryptocurrency tokens out there that should be on your radar if it's not already, and that is the very unique Iota. So, the backbone of IoT is here: scalable, decentralized, modular, no fees. Let's take a look at Iota more in detail. So, the economy of things. As the Internet of Things keeps expanding, the need for interoperability and sharing of resources become a necessity. IOTA enables companies to explore new business to business models by making every technological resource a potential service to be traded on an open market in real time with no fees. So, let's keep moving. Ledger of Things. In this new autonomous machine economy, IOTA will be the backbone. The Tangle Ledger is able to settle transactions with zero fees so devices can trade exact amounts of resources on demand, as well as store data for sensors and data loggers securely and verified on the Tangle Ledger. If you're into autonomous vehicles, for example, you know that sensors and this kind of technology are very interesting just for autonomous vehicles, being that I'm a huge fan of the technology behind autonomous vehicles because I've seen what autonomy has done for air travel, for example. To be able to eliminate human error from travel on the scale of automobiles is very revolutionary. I know a lot of people in the older generations in particular do not trust autonomy, but if you just look at air travel, for example, ever since they've removed the human error potential from air travel, militarily and commercially, it has done great things to improve things. So the main innovation behind IOTA is the Tangle, a revolutionary new blockless distributed ledger which is scalable, lightweight, and for the first time ever makes it possible to transfer value without any fees. In an era where Bitcoin fees are sky high, something like this is really innovative, especially being that it's not even the blockchain. Contrary to today's blockchains, consensus is no longer decoupled but instead an intrinsic part of the system, leading to decentralized and self-regulating peer-to-peer networks. So read the white paper for these guys. Microtransactions. Look at all this, guys. Microtransactions, data transfer, voting, mass messaging, which is what we're going to go over here in a minute. Everything as a service, anything that needs a scalable ledger. So we'll go through all this. For the first time ever, true micro and even nano transactions are enabled due to the unique Tangle Ledger architecture, providing developers with a brand new set of tools for their applications in both IoT and web. This nurtures brand new business opportunities for companies that prohibitive fees has kept in the realm of the possibilities until now. Data transfer. Okay, core feature of IOTA is the ability to transfer data through the Tangle. IOTA gives you several options to do so, making it possible to establish and secure authenticated communication channels between devices. All data which is transferred through IOTA is fully authenticated and tamper-proof, making attacks impossible. Making attacks impossible. That's a key point right there. Although IOTA is uniquely suited for the Internet of Things, the Tangle enables a variety of different use cases that involve secure data transmission, especially for e-governance. An important part of this sector is e-voting. The exploration into this field of use cases has already begun by several companies and academics. Like I said, we're going to go into mass messaging more in detail as this video goes on. As the first extendable module of the IOTA core, MAM, which is mass messaging, enables nodes to exchange data through the Tangle, fully authenticated and encrypted. This means that your devices can transmit valuable and sensitive data with quantum-proof security through the Tangle, ready to be analyzed later. MAM makes it possible to share data in multiple parties easily. Similar to a radio, multiple parties can simply tune in on your frequency and get the broadcast data. Everything as a service. So you guys can come on here and go through the rest of this because I want to dive right in here to what's going on in their most recent tweets from their Twitter. You can follow them at Iota Token on Twitter. If you have not already done so, I do recommend that you do so that you can stay up to date on the news that's coming out. And here's the closer look at mobility and transportation. And if we just pull this up, Iota goes beyond blockchains and brings a range of new capabilities to empower the emerging Internet of Things and machine-to-machine learning, or machine-to-machine economy. Distributed ledger technologies, DLTs, have a huge role in play in the new mobility. Iota will power electric mobility, enable a true sharing economy, harness the value of data, enable machine-to-machine economy. One of Iota's new modules is mass authenticated messaging. All right. Now here's where the autonomous cars come in. The cars of the future become data collection machines through computer vision systems and myriad of sensors. Vehicles not only sense their environment, but also collect massive amounts of data on the vehicle itself and its various components. Guys, this is massive. You need to come on to Twitter and take a look at this story right here. This is part of what has me so excited about Iota. But it's not even just this MAM here. It's the Tangle Ledger. It's a lot of different things that have me really excited about these guys. And if we just take a look at some of the economics behind owning this token. So it came out in early June, hit at 63 cents, right? It's been as high as over $1, about 108. Right now, it's sitting at a pretty price of 81 cents per token. And there's going to be a total supply. Well, actually, they are actually at the max supply. So they've already created all of their tokens. So there's not going to be any of that token creation to fluctuate the market cap as the market cap continues to grow. So as you can see, I'm extremely bullish on Iota moving forward. I mean, yeah, it has a high circulating supply, but look at the upside here, guys. There's over 2.7 billion that will be in circulating supply. There's a $2.2 billion market cap, and you just get the idea that these guys are going to be pioneering and basically innovating well into the future. And this is a massive project with massive upside here. And if there was ever a time to accumulate, well, it could have been right here, right when you could have got it at an outstanding price, 37 cents. Oh my goodness, where were you guys at when Iota was really in a buying opportunity? But still is, guys. So this isn't financial advice. You need to do your own due diligence and research on this. But by the way, Bitcoin at 9,500 right now. Wow, it's I mean, it's just surging. Bitcoin is. Market capitalization is rising. Bitcoin is going to close in on 10,000 probably really quickly. If it's not in the next 24 hours, if it's not even today, who knows? I don't know. But dang, go Bitcoin. And I'm only pointing that out because it just went up big time right now. But Iota, massive potential, massive upside. Like I said, check them out on social media. I mean, you can come on here, check out the developers platform. So start developing with Iota. That's the Tangle Ledger. I mean, you guys get the point here. If you're not getting the point on what the technology is behind Iota, that's okay. But I'm here to basically clue you in to say you need to learn more about the Tangle Ledger and what Iota's project is really bringing to the table. And then once you do so, if you do believe in it, you want to put it into your portfolio, yeah. I know a lot of people have already talked about Iota to hype it up, but this one, at this price, it's still going under the radar. I mean, another project that's next world, like otherworldly, like awesome, is EOS. So we've done some looking into EOS. Look at that price. I mean, you could have picked up EOS not too long ago at 51 cents. And yes, I did. Of course I did. I did own EOS in that price range. But I also accumulated at this price range. So sure, getting EOS under $1 was a great time to really build up. But even then, EOS was boring to a lot of people. Look at this. From July till about November, EOS was a boring position to have. So that was about 4 to 5 months of boredom for people, where they basically are like, you know, EOS isn't going to do anything. And now look at EOS. Look at that. So with Iota, get ready to be in it for 4 or 5 months without too much price action. But when it starts taking off, it's going to really go, guys. And I'm bringing this up to you because you need to know how to approach these opportunities when they come. It's not about day trading, okay? If you want to day trade, there's other cryptocurrencies that are far more volatile than this one, okay? If you wanted to buy Iota, you can get it on Bitfinex, Binance. It's obviously not on Bittrex, so when it gets on Bittrex, that's going to be awesome, if it ever does. But Iota, tons of upside. Check them out on social media, like I said, right here, Twitter. Let me know what you guys think about Iota. When's it going to moonshot? What's it going to take from the moonshot? Where do you see Iota going from here? I mean, how high do you see Iota going? Do you see it at $10 billion market cap? Do you see it at $20 billion market cap? And even if you don't know where the market cap's going to be, where do you see this technology in terms of adoption? Do you see it as a game changer that's going to lead the way? Or where do you see Iota going from here? Do you even think Tangle Ledger's got a future? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. And subscribe to this channel if you guys have not already.